Hey everyone, it's Brett Hornby here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel here, and it's that time of year again where I'm anticipating my Grey Cup ticket arriving in the mail, and I believe I have my 107th Grey Cup ticket right here in the package here, so time for another unboxing style video, except I call it ticket unveiling here. So I'll grab my package for Purelator here. Here's my package from Purelator here, and I did eventually get it redirected to deliver it at my office here because I work during the daytime, but it says this package came from the Calgary Stampeders Football Club, and I'm definitely a season ticket holder for 23 seasons, and I opted for the 2-year option to save $60 on my Grey Cup ticket here. So I'm anticipating inside this guy here is my 107th Grey Cup ticket here. So let's find out together what's in here, shall we? So I'll open this up here and let's see what's inside. Make sure I got everything. So yeah, here it is. It is my 107th Grey Cup ticket here, complete with lanyard. As you can see here, 107th Grey Cup presented by Shaw with the logo here, and get this guy close to the camera here. Here's the ticket itself here. As you can see, the picture of the Grey Cup here and the Peace Bridge. That's it, McMahon Stadium. Gates open at, well, the game starts at 4, but the gates open at 2, and I'm definitely there at 2 o'clock here, and has my seat information on there, which is my same Grey Cup or seat that I sit on the east side at McMahon here, and here's the back and turns condition there, and I think if you can see it in the sunshine or in the light here, that you can see it on the other side here, or maybe you can see it on this side here. Now you can see the cup has popped up, so that's a nice touch here. So that's the souvenir ticket here. So I'm going to just put this guy on here and see what else I got here. Well, like I say, your ticket, well, I'm in the same side. This is assuming that if you don't go to McMahon or you're not familiar, but this thing, it just tells me that your ticket's located on the east side. So apparently, if you're going to the game this year, it says right here, your ticket is located on the east side of the stadium, which that's the side of the stadium that comes first if you were coming from the LRT, Crochet Trail, goes along by McMahon here. And so you must enter through the assigned gate. So my ticket says gate 3 because I'm in section R here. So it's just the same spot that I always come in to go to the game here. It says in red letters here, you will not be permitted to enter through a west gate. So I guess if your ticket is on a certain side of the stadium here, you have to enter through that certain side here. That's interesting because there's a couple times that I've gone to an events at McMahon Stadium where I sat on the west side, not with my season tickets. I wound up still going in the same side that I always go in and walk around here, but I guess that's for crowd control here. I mean, the thing is, if you look at the stadium here, you got the locker rooms over here, and I'm here in R. The concourse goes around here, but they have the suites here, but then I know there's a walkway out here, but at least that's how you can still walk to the other side of the stadium. And that's usually what I've done if I want to go on the west side of the stadium here. So yeah, it's basically, and standard stuff, ensure the best possible experience for our fans. Please know yourselves well. I mean, they have the website here on greatcupfestival.ca/FAQ for, they have all the policies of the stadium here, but it's probably the same generic policies that any other stadium has. And it says please no exiting and re-entering the building will not be permitted, which is pretty much standard now these days. And all your bags and parcels are checked here. So on the other side here, so I mean, this is just all standard procedure stuff here. But on the other side here, note from Commissioner Randy Abruzzi: your tickets to the 107th Grey Cup presented by Shaw are here. Thank you very much. Thank you for being a part of the league's biggest game and Canada's biggest party. Proudly am, and this will mark my 7th Grey Cup. It'll be third one in Calgary because I went to the first one. My first one was 2000 in Calgary, and then I went to the next one was not till 2009 in Calgary, and that's when I finally decided I want to start going to more Grey Cups. Between personal life and schedule, my first out of town Grey Cup wasn't until 2014 when I went to Vancouver, and that happened to be the first time I watched Calgary win it live. And then I went to it was the 88th, then the 97th Grey Cup, then the 102nd, which was the one in Vancouver, 2014, and then 2015 I went to the 103rd Grey Cup in Winnipeg. Things didn't work out. The economy was really, really bad. And the fact that the Toronto Argonauts, Toronto at the time, for the 104th, 2016, I felt were charging way, way too much for tickets. So I didn't go to that Grey Cup. But then I did go to the Grey Cup in 2017 for Canada 150, and it was extra special to be there for Canada 150. So I was there in Ottawa in the snow, and it was a heartbreaking finish for my Calgary Stampeders, but great to be in Ottawa there. And then the 106th Grey Cup just last year, I was up in Edmonton and saw the Stampeders win again. So that's 6 and 7 to come here. And the last part is that we're looking forward to seeing you there. And then Randy Abruzzi says the same thing in Francais, French, but I'm unilingual. But here's the notice on the other side. Thinking, it's always nice to have a tester here. Last thing to note here, free ticket to ride here. So this will get you on Calgary Transit for free on Grey Cup Sunday, on Sunday, November 21st. Take Calgary Transit to the game. I mean, it's definitely recommended. I mean, I personally, even if going to a game out of town, I don't have a vehicle, but even when I did, I don't like fighting post-crowd traffic here, so usually taking transit is the best way to go. Or if you're in a hotel, we have a nice motel village. The area's gotten revitalized over the last couple of years with some newer hotels, but I mean, we got some nearby hotels at Motel Village that you can walk to McMahon with the overpass on Grochow Trail, or downtown. There's plenty of them, and get on the train and get to the game here. So I just say, from 11 a.m. till the end of the service on Sunday, taking the bus, taking the train, this guy will get you on, which that's pretty much been standard for all other cities. Although when I was in Ottawa, my Grey Cup ticket got me free transit the whole time that I was in Ottawa, because I landed on a Wednesday. I made sure I paid my fare for friends, but I had my ticket. But the only other day I used transit was Saturday to get from downtown to Lansdowne Park, where I stayed. I was right downtown, and then a 10-minute walk from Parliament Hill, and it was a 10-minute walk to the bus stop to get to Lansdowne Park, and it got me there on Saturday before, and got me there for the big game. And on Monday, it actually still got me on the bus to get to the airport. So I still say Ottawa definitely did a much better job with free transit there, because I only got free transit on the big game in Edmonton last year, and I mean, pretty much Winnipeg, I remember I had free transit on Grey Cup Sunday, but I was only there for 2 days, and I had my Well, yeah, I took the shuttle, the Grey Cup shuttle that Winnipeg set up. Took me from the airport to downtown, and then on Monday I paid fare to get to the airport. But, so yeah, this guy, if you have this guy, we'll get you a free ticket to the game, and pretty much everywhere else in Calgary here. So yeah, this is my unveiling of the 107th Grey Cup. There's my ticket right here, and of course I'm always looking forward to the game, and I'll be there regardless who's playing, but obviously I really want Calgary there to be there. And we brought the cup home last year from Edmonton. This year the dream is to keep it home, as we have the big game here, but there's still some football to be played here. So anyway, if you enjoy everything I do on my YouTube channel, just make sure you hit like, subscribe, and you know, there'll be another ticket unveiling in a couple weeks here, as I did renew my Calgary Roughnecks season tickets. So in a couple weeks there, I should be getting my Calgary Roughnecks season tickets there, and they sent me an email to confirm my address. And in a couple weeks, actually, the Calgary Roughnecks have their first preseason game here, so I'm pretty sure they're going to plan to make sure I have my tickets by then. But anyway, see you in the next video, and maybe I'll see you here, and go Stamps go, and it'll be one heck of a party when you come to Calgary to take in Canada's game and biggest party, and come experience the energy right here in Calgary. And looking at all the events that they're going to have on Stampede Park there, it's always going to feel like the Calgary Stampede in November. So anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Go Stamps go, and go Grey Cup.